in between hiyo kuwa on top of a game. Aeka hii amikubwa wanafanya tap na ako na target, yeah? 100,000 coins per day, nothing below that. Na hakuna Kenya watatoa hiyo do. You understand? And then that is how you attract an international audience as well. You know, that is how you attract the level 45s of this platform. Because they are there, but they want consistency, especially with that tap. You know? Lakini unapata yeye, anasema hata hiyo tap hapendi. How are you gonna make money on TikTok? If you have a big following, kama hufanyi tap. That big following and that big viewership is actually the starting point for tap. Unakaa tu hapo wana tap. Unasema aya tunafanya 25,000 coins, alafu turudi kwa content. And then mnachukua break, another 50,000 coins turudi kwa content. I'm not doing, because they need to pay for that content.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
You have to give up your own sovereignty. That's what I said in my analysis. It's Nyako is already a sovereign. You know, she is her own boss in her own space. And then she has to sit there and look demure, you know, and submit to this. Oh gosh, hata sitaki ku describe hiyo jamaa. I found it quite odd each time I saw her up there. I used to cringe because I just knew she was, you know, she was pretending to be something she is not. She's vocal. She commands kind of an audience, and then she has to sit there in that on that platform ati Queen Mother Yahoo, you know. So I always felt quite odd looking at her there, and that's why I said I'd never go on that platform, because I just felt, no, there's something quite off with this arrangement. Hata kama unanipa pesa nyuma tent, can I not make that money on my own platform? You know? Yeah, so mimi hapana. Nyako atafungwa suna mcharaze king tu. Yeah. Yeah, very soon atafungwa na tamcharaza vizuri. But knowing her these days ni kama metone down. Hiyo kucharaza, hiyo ilikuwanga automatic. Yani unacharazwa mpaka ndani ya mkunye. But venye alicharaza Rosa akamwanika na pegs. Mnakumbuka? Rosa akaekwa hapo juu kwa line na pegs 2. Yeah? Alicharazwa kucharazwa. You know? Venye alimwacha kwa mataa. Yeah, but she has changed kinda. She has kinda changed. I don't think she's gonna do that. Yeah, she needs to give attention to her gifters and her fans. Thank you, Masiakinyi. Your comment is filtered, but I can see it. Yeah, those are the people she should be focusing on and building on that, really, because she's already a sovereign. She's already a whatever. But I feel like Nyako. Okay, so this is my view. I'm very sure she's listening. Nyako knows her worth. She knows her worth. But turning that worth into liquid gold, bado imemshinda. You know, I just feel like she is stuck at describing her worth and not necessarily living the worth. I don't know. She will talk about how great she is, you know, how blah, blah, blah. I am the what? I am the number one. I am the this. But then she does not quite know how to translate that into like income, you know, especially if you're the number one. Your aim all the time should be, I want to be the number one when it comes to income. I want to get the most on this platform. You understand? Because I am the number one. Mimi bado ni Nyako, I am number one. Yeah, monetizing her worth ndio imemshinda. Your girl's dream guy, thank you. How to monetize her worth imemshinda mpaka wa leo. Each time she makes these bold statements, and then you wait for the statements to turn into money, and then it flops. It flops. But she is an excellent content creator. Sometimes you'll be, especially before that man came along, she was producing some of the best raw content on this platform. She was doing so well. She was on top of her game. Before this Drama's a TikTok king, she was on top of her game. Unaelewa? And you would actually wish that now, in between hiyo kuwa on top of a game, aeka hii amikubwa wanafanya tap na akona target, yeah, 100,000 coins per day, nothing below that. Na hakuna Kenya watafanya, watatoa hiyo do. You understand? And then that is how you attract an international audience as well. You know, that is how you attract the level 45s of this platform. Because they are there, but they want consistency, especially with that tap. You know, lakini unapata yeye anasema hata hiyo tap hapendi. How are you gonna make money on TikTok if you have a big following? Kama hufanyi tap, that big following and that big viewership is actually the starting point for tap. Unakaa tu hapo wana tap, and unasema aya tunafanya 25,000 coins alafu turudi kwa content, and then mnachukua break another 50,000 coins turudi kwa content. I'm not doing, because they need to pay for that content. These people are there consuming good quality content for free every single day. For what? Na hata hawakugift. Gifting zao ni za maroses. You know? Gifting ingine hata ieleweki. Sasa me, I used to look at the coins and I think about the content, and I'm thinking, she is giving more than she is receiving. Like, is it worth it? This good content, is it worth the you know, the remuneration? Is it reciprocal, what she's getting in return? Boscan has mastered the art of getting paid for his content. Read with me. Yes, Boscan has mastered it. Yeah, he has.
And Boscan penetrate vizuri. He's doing good.
He's doing good. He started just with a Kenyan audience, but now he can attract anyone across TikTok right now. You know, he can attract anybody across TikTok. And he knows the power of viewership. Boscan anajua the importance of viewership. Hiyo viewership yenye watu wanga wanaiona ni kama it doesn't matter. Viewership is very important. Especially if you want to be a high earner on this platform. If you've got a consistent viewership, unaweza earn vizuri sana if you monetize that viewership and you monetize your content. But Nyako's content is free. Ni content ingine kali sana, lakini bado ni free. Anapeana tu. Yeah, watu kama sisi tunaweza angalia tuseme, if I were her, I'd just sit down and do nothing, because I want to now entertain. Yeah, monetization is not her stronghold. She's never been good at it. Anyway, nimepata hiyo clip. Wacha nilete. Yeah, nimepata kwa TikTok wiki. Yeah. And you're here. Let me increase the volume. Wait.
I don't know if it's the right decision, if it's a bad decision for you, but this lady is choking me here. TikTok here. I just want to be free. As you guys see, she has expressed herself very clearly. She wants to be free. This lady is choking me. She wants to be free. Yeah, I just want to be free. Now, guys, if somebody you care about came to you and told you, do this for me, this thing is choking me. Like, think about that metaphor. This person is choking me. I want to be free. What would you do if you cared about someone? Would you not do what they want you to do for them? Would you not do it? I personally would do it. Yeah? I personally would do it. Yes, thank you, Mama Sita. Especially if you cared truly about somebody. You'd actually oblige to their request. And then listen to what Dollywood says. It depends. Personally, personally, I would oblige. I would do for them that one thing in your naomba. Because hii kitu ni simple sana. Kucheza too much. What's the big deal? Much too. Naona, you're not inviting. No, si platform yake. Nyako hakuwa anamwambia amuinvite kwa platform yake, hapana. Alimwambia, alikuwa anasema acheze tu na Sakena match, unaona? Meaning everyone is on their own platforms, they just co-host. Yeah, na wanacheza match. Mimi naweza agree, naweza kubali. Aya, wacha ni continue kidogo. Be free from all this nonsense, you know? Because it is bullshit. Yes, it is bullshit. True. See, the comment section said don't. No. Because you allowing the lady to be on the box, yeah, in my platform. That is another drama. That is a new drama. Do you see the contradictions, guys? I mean, some of these things. This guy even came looking for drama. Alikuja kwa Nyako akiwa anasema kuna drama, anataka drama. No. There's something so off here, guys. No, there's something so off here. Mama Sita, it's a lot of contradictions. Like, you can easily see. By the way, guys, maybe I'll never go on that platform and get on any box. Wacha niwaambie mapema. All right? And this is not me lying to you. I will never get on that platform. I'm not Kapunye who will say this and do the opposite the next day. I'm Lady J. I'm different. I will never go on this man's platform. Not because he's done anything to me, but because I don't have to. I can do the same thing. Huku side zetu ya Kenyan TikTok. Mnaelewa? I can even have. Naweza kaingia box ya nani? Box ya nani? Box ya Sakena. Box ya nani? Anyone who is. And I hope even Nyako afanye hizo box games. You know? Nyako host my box matches tukuje jamani. We want our side of Kenya of TikTok to also have those box matches. We don't have a box match host on Kenyan TikTok. That is what we should be working towards as Kenyans. I don't think this man, I know there are gifters there, but I don't think he can bring value to my life at all. I don't think so. I don't think so. Mimi nataka mtu mwenye no, I don't think so. So mtu asidhani ya kwamba ninaongea hivi kwa sababu 4 days later I am there looking for coins. Not me, Lady J. Not me, Lady J. No. So sikizeni very clearly. This thing is so complicated. This is a web. There is a web somewhere. And I don't want to talk to Ali, but kuna shida mahali. Guys, kuna shida mahali. Wacha tu ni nyamaze. Kwa sababu watu wataona ni kama mtu anaweza sema Nyako anaweza sema unaniharibia. When I speak honestly about this guy, the more he talks, the more you realize the kind of person he is. You know, this thing is so complicated, guys. I don't know if it's the right decision.
Okay, so that's it. So guys, I gave an analysis. I gave a deep analysis. I actually kept pointing at the red flags. But as always, if you want to work with Nyako, interact na yeye, the best way to do things, don't be too quick to advise. Normally, she figures things out in the end. There is something about Nyako. She's also very intuitive. Unaelewa? She's very intuitive. She can see through things. So she'll be there dilly-dallying. Anajifanya ni kama yeye ni mjinga. But kuna kitu ashaona hata yeye. Unaona? It only takes a while before she packs and she leaves. Or because sometimes she will wait too long and then she'll get a block, which is quite unfortunate. But I feel like she was eventually going to figure out that this man was not worth the time that she was spending on his platform. He was not worth it at all. Now, na hiyo ndio shida niko nayo na Nyako. Turning her name into money. Because if you are going to be on TikTok and you're going to rely on the random gifter, you will make the least money on this platform. People who make the most money, they create spaces where they must be gifted. You understand? And that can be through holding box games, holding matches, tapping, doing tap, doing, like Nyako can even be doing leagues. Unajua kuna hizi leagues zinafanywa across TikTok. Watu wana, you know, people get, you know, top TikTokers from many countries. It can be Kenya versus the USA. And you make your money that way. These are the people who make the 1 million coins per day, you know? So that is what makes a number one TikToker. You know, TikTok is not just about content. If anything, content creators, watu wenye wanafurahisha watu TikTok, they are the least earners on this platform. The least earners. If anything, analyzers do earn even more than how watu wenye wako hapa wanatufurahisha na content. Because with someone like Paulina Pau, she'll be there saying, you know, she'll be there analyzing something, and then halfway through she will say, chezani na live goal, all right? And then her audience will have to send the handouts, okay? Before she continues, her audience knows that wacha tu tutume mbio mbio ndio ataendelea, because they want to listen to her. They are already invested. They like how she does her analysis. They like her opinion on stuff. So for that reason, they will pay for that content. They will pay for it. You understand? But if you are here just to nafurahisha watu, you've invested so much on your house, your home, for instance. Nyako has done so well with her home. That home is actually a backdrop, can be a backdrop for some really big earnings, you know? And I've moved to, and then there's a way in which she needs to do it. She should not be stuck in the kitchen. She's got a beautiful home. Sometimes she can just be talking from her corridor, you know, with all those beautiful cabinets. Sometimes from her bedroom, you know, not just in one corner of her bedroom, just randomly around her bedroom. And that home alone is really a good backdrop for some serious earnings. But ni kama yeye, either there is something yenye namstopisha, ni kama, I don't know what she's afraid of, but I just feel like anajiwaste kwa TikTok, anajiwaste sana. Now, mtu ameniuliza what the top 4 TikTokers, Koro wants to talk to me, 1 minute, what they are doing to remain, to make them top 4. Okay, now I'm going to give an opinion on that. I'll give an opinion of Cindy. Alinitagia names, alisema Cindy, Prince Mwiti. Mwenye aliandika hiyo, hebu andika the other names. Yeah, Cindy, Prince Mwiti, who else? Earns a lot here. Merilinda earns an average wage on TikTok. She doesn't quite hit the top 10, even on Kenya, on the African ranking. Wangako uko after, yeah, Boscan, but Boscan is not. Yeah, okay, I'll give an opinion on Boscan as well, though he's not Kenyan, but I will give an opinion on that. Okay, so Ma, what's the matter? 1 minute, let me mute 1 second, guys.
Hiya guys, tap please, tukiendanga. To tap.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to give the first person I'm going to give an opinion on is Cindy. Now, Cindy earns her money the old-fashioned way, which is it is very, should I say, short-lived, all right, very unsustainable. You understand? Cindy uses plays with the emotions of her audience to earn her money. You understand, guys? Now, when you are somebody who has to tap onto that human emotion, you know, you seek sympathy to get support, or you manipulate your audience to get support, that earning is limited, okay? Opinion nafikiri kuna echo. That earning is quite limited, that's number one, and it dries out in the end. So Cindy may be earning a lot now. She may be getting a lot of things bought for her, expensive furniture, expensive electronics, blah, blah, blah. But the art of manipulation is not a sustainable way to keep income coming. Okay, we have seen some of the biggest manipulators on this platform. These days, wakifungua mdomo tu wajaribu hizo njaro zao za kitambo. Comment section wenyewe ndio watandika manipulation. Comment section ndio watandika. You understand? So, she may be earning a lot now, but it is not sustainable at all. You know, she is so manipulative that she will actually fake a relationship with a man, pretend to be beating the man up on camera, you understand, just so she gets money from her audience, you know. And she's so cold, you know, Cindy can be so cold in the way that she pulls money from her audience. Saja lingi, ye bora pesa. Yeah, so that person there, I think she's the least one to succeed long term. Yeah, her success is quite limited. Because ukiangalia akifanya tap tap, she does not really have gifters. Hana, you know. Aya, that's number one. Number two now, let me go to Boss Khan. Now, Boss Khan has mastered the art of being a darling to his audience. He's mastered it. He's very good at it. You know, he has used, you know, his charm, his appearance. That's number one, that he has used his appearance. He has beautified his backdrop, his environment. Okay, positioned even, what do you call it? Decorations. You see around his studio there are golds and the wallpaper. Everything is supposed to tell people that he is worth whatever it is you're giving to him. You understand? All right. So he packaged himself. He's the best one at self-packaging. You know, he knew that he could possibly be a brand. He went forward and curated a name. You know, his audience knows that he is worth that. And they don't know that by guessing. No, he has shown them the way that he's packaged himself, that is worth that. And then, of course, Miriam and Asema, he's very consistent. Now, somebody said, I don't know who did, that you will win each time with consistency. Okay, you may not have talent, but so long as you remain consistent, you'll be ahead of that person with talent. You understand? And that is why Boss Khan will be a higher earner than Nyako. Nyako has the talent. You understand? She has the talent. She's a born entertainer. But Boss Khan has the grit and the consistency. And that is what makes Boss Khan earn higher on this platform than Nyako. Okay? So again, Boss Khan, and he doesn't have to work so hard. Even when he's gifted, he'll say, Mashallah, kipenzi cha watu, thank you. But atajifanya ni kama ana simp too much, you know. He says his thank yous and then he moves on with his content. Okay? Aya, now, and I think in long term, Boss Khan can maintain your viewership yake, and his earnings, he can maintain them for the longest time possible. Yeah, anaweza kuwa kwa hii game hata 5 years bila hiyo pesa yake kurudi chini. Yeah. And okay, now I'm going to no, I have to compare Nyako. Okay, that's a problem that some of you have. She's not unique in any way. When we are analyzing, we analyze her too. Aya, now to Nyako. Now, I've done Cindy Boscan, now Nyako. Now, Nyako's biggest enemy is herself. Yeah, she's her own enemy, you know. She has the talent. She is very talented. She's one of the most talented creators on the platform. You know, she's a born entertainer, as I have said. She will open a live, and even before she speaks, the audience is already there. The viewers are he has. So the issues that are there with Nyako is that I don't like psychoanalyzing people. It's a very risky thing to do when you go down the rabbit hole of psychoanalysis. But what I can say, I don't know why some people are catching feelings. Katunge, why are you catching feelings? Let me mute you for the entire live. Thank you. All right. So okay. Okay, so these people are asking, and you? I think two people have asked that. Yeah. Unaenda nalo, whatever it is you want to do, you do it straight away. You don't wait. Unaelewa? Because yeye atakuwa one day atasema this platform. Because those people love her. Hao watoto, hao magugu wanampenda. For real. You know, whatever she wants, they'll do. So she will immediately say, pandeni mbio mbio. Aya, top gifters mpande. Top gifters wanaingia. Watu wanajua wanaendelea kurusha macoins. And they wanapanda, wanafuatwa, wanaangushwa, nalo. But yeye atasema, utamuliza, aya, so grow hosting unaanza saa ngapi? Atasema, nitaianza Monday. Mnaelewa? Nitaianza Monday. So she's a procrastinator. Ni mtu mwenye atakuwa na ideas, lakini hizi ideas atazikalia until zinapitwa na wakati. And then she cannot use them anymore because somebody else has grabbed the idea and is running with it. Case in point, Cindy. You understand? So there is something, that's why I keep saying she is her own enemy, you know, and she still thinks she can earn money through just random people dropping you gifts. TikTok has changed. Ona venye siku hizi gifters wana chill. Mpaka hata mimi siku hizi nimeona wacha ni chill na fellow gifters wada nisiende nikirusharusha. Yeah, yesterday I gave a lion. The other day I gave another lion, and I'm giving it to just kind of my own cycle. You understand? People no longer give those lions. Gifters no longer give like that. So you cannot therefore depend entirely on the random gifter coming round. You have to go look for that money yourself. You know, lucrative name. And she's worked hard and developed trust with these people. Okay? So I'm saying this because I really feel bad sometimes. I just feel like, you know, she's really wasted. But I think that is Nyako for you. You know, you want more from her, but she will give you kidogo tu, atakupatia tu kidogo. Yeah, so Anna is I don't think she should be put in this category, even though she gets enough money off of TikTok. Lakini wanga anapata tu kwa fanbase yake. Tu kwa fanbase yake. Akona wanga anapatanga. The thing about Anna akona nyota ingine hapo kali sana, you know? Yeye upata hawa watu anakuanga na mtu mmoja pekee. Sometimes ni wawili. You know, before Homesick went on Anna's platform, unajua Homesick alikuanga kwangu. Pausi, unajua Homesick? Si unamjua? Homesick alikuanga kitu kwangu. Naona? Na amepita, alifika kwa Anna hivi. And it was fireworks. It was total fireworks. So Anna kuna hiyo nyota yenye people are willing to spend maximum amount of money on her, and I think that nyota will keep her afloat forever. I don't think she will ever lack. Kuna tu venye yuko, she gets this random single just one person. Akwangi na watu mob, inakwanga tu mtu moja akiambia watu wake wamchangie, wanga wanamtumia 1 bob, you know, they send a 1 bob, 10 bob. Yani, yeah, she's got a very silly, you know, wanapenda jokes, fanbase yake inapenda jokes. But she has that nyota. And they tend to really stand with her. Right now, I think there's someone else there giving her many lions. Sijui kama mmemwona, sijui hata jina yake ni nani, you know. And then huyu ataenda, mwingine ata show up, you know. So she has, she has that nyota that is quite unique. I don't think she can. Na imagine anaishi kwa hiyo nyumba yake ya 70k and she can afford to pay for it every single month bila kushida kwa sababu ya hiyo nyota yenye ako nayo. Aya, now back to Mwiti. I think Mwiti is just he's just a professional guy. Mwiti, out of all those people nimetaja, Mwiti is the most professional. You know, he's in business. You can call him Mwiti is a businessman. You know, anajua ya kwamba lazima afanye tap. Yeah, he's a gamer. Thank you. Lazima afanye gaming. He has an international audience. Yeah, Mwiti is gifted by everybody from Hakuna Matata. Yeah, he's gifted by like the everyone from across the world. And the way that he handles himself, he means business every single time. He just means business. So ukimwona Mwiti this side of Kenyan TikTok, unajua amekuja kurelax, alafu arudi uko kwake, atengeneze pesa zake. I think he's the most professional Kenyan content creator. You know, and imagine we saw him start. That is the sad part. Not really sad, but that is one thing that someone can learn from. Tuliona tu akianza. I remember early 2023, you know, in fact alichangia mtu na akupatia hata huyo mama pesa zake. Yani alikuanga masafara. Mwiti alikuanga masafara. He used to struggle. You know. And then kama ameweka tu kichwa yake chini and boom, he made it on international stage and he's remained professional hivyo tu mpaka wa leo. So I don't know, there's really nothing much I can say about Mwiti. I think he will earn for a very long time on this platform. Na ile kitu anga tunamwambia kwamba natumia akona nini nyoka, those are just, that is normally just content. Yeah, he's just a very good gamer. He's got he's developed his community so well. He has a good number of gifters and he's doing well. He's doing very, very, very well. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, gamers will always be the top earners. Thank you. If you want to earn on this platform like top money, I think you need to build a gaming community. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sandy Tess. Yeah, you need to build, oh, thank you, Open Your Eyes. You need to build a gaming community and then you'll earn top. But there are other things you can do hapo katikati. You know, you can do box matches, you can do grow hosting, you can do many things. One of the biggest earners in the UK is a grow host guy. Anafanya to grow hosting. Now, but what we should not do is imagine that our entertainment will pay. So if you're just doing your live normally, entertaining people without urging them to pay for it, you'll be the least earner of success on TikTok. Okay? Mtu ameuliza, how about you Lady J? Mimi Mungu alinionekania style hata sijui. In fact, sometimes I can't even explain, you know. My own fans said, Lady J, tumesaidia watu sana. Because mimi, I earned my money mainly through people sending me the money. 200,000, 100,000, wengine hata 500,000. That's how I earned my money on this platform. And this money went towards my schools. Okay? Maybe that is how my money came, and I'm not afraid to say it. But in terms of gifting, I earned around 6 million Kenya shillings on gifting. Yeah, but most of my money came by cash through M-Pesa. And I'm way over 15 million in earnings on TikTok. Way over 15 million. Now, maybe watu wengine nyota yao ni hiyo tu. You know, people just bless them. People still bless our schools mpaka wa leo. You know, and that is also earning. That also is considered earning. So everyone, kila mtu akutuna nyota yake. Guys, I no longer do mchango, but people are still sending us money for the schools. And that is just, that's my nyota. You can't take it away from me. Hiyo ni yangu. Sawa. Yeah. Oh, the one that left us on Facebook. Yes, Paul. On Facebook, we were earning. Aya, wacha ni mute sasa.
Thank you. Japunj teacher, thank you for what you have said. I agree with it 99.9%. Gamers will always be the people who are making the most money here. But they have to have given a lot to get to the point where now they're making that money. So, for example, if you see the big people who are holding the box games and all that, they are also people who have given and have their levels so that people can trust them to even do what they're doing. I passed by Mama Serwa's platform today, and I don't know why from that session that she had, I realized that she hasn't been on TikTok that long. Because she said she used to give a lot and she has that high whatever, but now she's reducing her giving because she's what she thought she would get from TikTok, she's not getting. She was looking more like a community where people build each other, community of professionals, you know, building people's businesses. And you see, these women, they are actually people who are making money otherwise. So she's changing the way she is gifting, but it looks like for them, this agency thing is what's working most for them. I don't know the details of that, but you can't just get into this agency thing without thinking through it. So those people will always make money. The content creators, the entertainers also have their space on this platform and can go far. Now, if you build your following, and then you get people hooked onto what you're serving and you're consistent, then now you can start doing subscription only. But that can only come when you're consistently putting out the content. And then people now will subscribe because there's this fear of missing out thing. And you will go for, and I think Nyako can do well with that because she has the raw content. If she's focused, consistent, and then puts in a subscription only, she will go far.
With me, Mims?
I want to second with what Read With Me has said. For us, some of us, we didn't know the content, digitalization, just to kuja kama fans, but the people who took advantage and they knew all about it, they are the people who mostly they came from Facebook. They took over the show, they knew there was gifting, we didn't know. For us, gifting was just fun. I think is, I love having followers. watu wana, when you just check your whatever, followers are very important because you can start anything. Personally, I have maybe 13K or something. I know if I set up something when I'm at the right time, I will make it. People like in Lady J, they made it. Pao, you're one of those people who've now been doing very well on these platforms. Comment sections, mimi naambianga watu, you know what, people who are being helped, they're the ones who are, you have to be audible. You have to be seen. Usikuje na shida kama watu wengine wenye wanajulikana their problems are sorted out quickly. I urge everybody when you kwa comment sections, the one that they open your own platforms, get to be known who you are. In case of anything, people will come through. Now that is the difference. The known TikTokers, they have taken advantage. They've been known. People come through. Wewe ukikuja kama ujulikani, hakuna mtu anakuja kukusaidia. Hata birthday yako hakuna mtu anakuja. So guys, learn digitalization.
Lady J, a while ago I was talking to you about Boscan, and you actually laughed at me. I want to remind you about that. You laughed at me when I told you Boscan is so consistent that, you check your clock and you're like, okay, Masania Boscan. And Boscan doesn't start releasing his tea until 100K taps, and that arrives quickly because of that consistency that he has built. And the way he delivers his tea, hizo makaratasi zake, and I don't even know whether he has written something in them or not, and those files of his and that drama, his delivery is just unique. So consistency is very, very important. And then you have to figure out how to, because all these people, they are tea servers, but you have to be unique. Look at TikTok's platform, and I always give TikTok as an example. It's a smaller platform, but 7 o'clock asubuhi na mapema, hata sisi wakongwe huku hatulali mpaka TikTok afanye nini, aketi hapo. And then it is short and sweet, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, boom, done. And even Boscan, when he's serving his tea, there is time for serving tea and there's time for upping people wa kumsalimia. So there's something about consistency, and I can't emphasize this enough. And then you also have to know, when you're being consistent, what are you coming to do? Even RS, consistency. RS maybe not that consistent sometimes because of her work commitments, she does not show up. What are you coming to do? So strategy and just being thoughtful, just a little bit, is so important, and it takes you far. So you can have the talent, but if you're not strategic and thoughtful and consistent, then leo nitakuja, kesho hauko, kesho, we move on to other things. Because some of us, we don't have all day to sit on TikTok. So there are certain pockets in time that we know, prime time. Ni kama TV, this 7 to 8 I'm watching so and so, 8 to 9 I'm watching so and so, 9 to 10 I'm watching so and so. Saa zingine nafanya kazi and I can, wherever I fall. Like right now I'm just about to say wacha niende kwa sababu football season is started and my football has started here.
With me, guess what? These people, another thing in Pao, they have people like us. Kukiwa na chai kubwa ndio ya record, hata ikiwe one, they are alert na masimu zao. Pao sema, kuna chai wapi? Ndio a record. They don't sleep. It is consistency, guys.
But you see, people like in Pao, they put in that time to collect this tea.
Yeah, even
that's what I'm saying, a bit of planning.
They also have people when
yes,
behind them.
People who help them. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me. What do I know? But I'm watching football.
Wait, kidogo talk.
I'm done talking. Lady J, when I told you about Boscan, you should not have laughed at me. Na Boscan na hizo makaratasi zake. Na huyo Lady J. Yeah, when I was telling you Boscan.
Otis and me, we are like siblings. Unaelewa? Uwanga tunavutana, alafu tunaachana. So maybe uliniambia during a time when tulikuwa tunavutana. You understand? Hata nimesikia juzi ameni address. Imagine sija respond. So sasa naenda kutafuta hiyo address. Alafu naenda
kuenda utafute ukuje urespond.
Lazima ni respond ala.
Alafu najua nani read with me. I know your areas. Unaona ule kina Auma the farmer.
Oh, Yuma farm.
Yeah, God, I love them. Wenye they have.
She's now Lady Jacqueline's friend.
Exactly. Now compete. Mafarmers, guys, tusaidieni big TikTokers.
We
wacha niende niangalie mpira. Me, I'm here for fun.
Okay, yes, thank you, Prof. Professor is doing very well. Yeah, wacha nimwambia Professor anafanya very well. You know, we've named one of our puppies after Prof, so lazima nimpatie update. Okay, guys, so sikizeni, I want to give you 3 new names. Now, listen carefully. Kuna Fardosa, okay? I'm going to give you names that I was that were floated on my platform. That day tulikuwa tunasema we need a new TikTok president. We were with Nyako. Yeah, on my platform. And now we were thinking which people. So these are the people that were suggested by the comment section. One, ilikuwa Fardosa. The other one, Wajuma. The other one, Fulu. Okay. Out of these 3 names, only one is earning right now on TikTok. Hebu muniambie mgani ana earn kwa TikTok. And how did they begin earning? How come they're earning? Yes, you see, hata uwajui memes, but they're big names.
I've been seeing people writing Fardosa, and I've been meaning to ask, what does that mean? Ama ni nani?
Yeah, Silva, it was Fardosa, Mwajuma, and Fulu. So out of these 3 people, nani ana earn? Hebu nataka watu niambie. Ati without chama ya Lions, Mercy, I wish you knew. Kama ujui kitu usiandike. Boscan earns very, very highly. Relax, mama. Siku hizi TikTok hakuna hiyo psychophancy ya kutetea mtu hata kama unajua very well ya kwamba hiyo kenye unatetea ni ujinga. Relax bwana. Hakuna mtu anachukia Nyako hapa. Hebu relax. Aya. So the person earning right now is Mwajuma. And that young girl is earning hundreds of thousands every single week. I'm very sure sometimes in a week anaweza hata peleka home 1,000,000 in a week. Now, let me tell you something. She did not dilly-dally. Hakuongoja ati bado ana plan, ati bado anafanya content. Alipata ya kwamba hapa TikTok ni kutap-tap. Akaanza kutap-tap na watu wake wachache. Kitambo wao watu wake wachache walikuwa wanamtumia tu roses. Akipata 100 kitambo, it was like a miracle. Kupata 100. Right now, she's doing tap-tap internationally, okay? She's competing with women across Africa. And she's earning big because these women are giving her visibility and gifters are actually finding her from all over the world. Because she is bold. What some of you need is boldness. You need to be bold. You are talented. You're gifted. You are a star. But you're too timid. You're too afraid. There's something inside you. Maybe some trauma that is stopping you from becoming the great person you need to be. There's something keeping you away from greatness. And
Mwajuma,
yeah, go on.
Mwajuma sells deras. And when you see her dancing, she's showcasing her deras. And she doesn't sell deras as in 1, 2, 3. people buy them in bulk. That's the other thing. Mwajuma is maximizing her earning potential. She's dancing. There are those challenges she's doing. She's all over national TV. She's gaming with people internationally, and her deras are selling. I tried to buy sijui 2-3 deras from Mwajuma. Hey, Mayo. I was below the threshold because she sells them. People say, "Oh, we are take to your students." So somebody like me can go and say, "Hey, Mwajuma, chukua dera kama sijui ngapi, peana your new students." So as she's going and doing these dance challenges of hers, she's also selling deras. I just wanted to put that out there.
Read with me. I've now Mercy Akinyi's comment ilikuwa filtered. Anasema yes, Mwajuma is getting them gifters, Lady J, but she is not trending. Now, thank you for writing that comment, because hapo ndio penye Nyako amekwamia. Unaelewa? Mwajuma's not, the fact that she's not trending does not mean she's not taking even up to 1 million saa zingine home in a week. Unaelewa? So we are stars. You understand? We are all stars. Mwajuma is a star. She is a bright star. She is. But guess what? She is not stuck at that place of her being a star. Hana haja na meet and greet. Anga, I am a celebrity. Anga nini, hana time ya hiyo ujinga. You understand? She is still this girl wearing a dera, dancing na kuguzaguza sijui nini kwa TikTok. And she's doing more TV interviews than people like us did. During that time when tulikuwa tuna trend. You know, she's all the time on TV. You understand? So you can be a star, but you need to know how to turn your star yako into money. It's all about monetization, because hatuja kamilika. Some of us come from backgrounds where that money is needed. Mumbi Koma. That money is needed. Some of us come from backgrounds where that money is needed. So we always have to think about monetization. Yes, you're a star, you're trending. In fact, Mwajuma is trending in Kenya. She is trending. I am in Kenya right now. She is trending. But perhaps she is not trending that much on TikTok. You know? So again, monetization, that is key. Mwajuma mastered the art of monetizing her name, that small name of hers. Now it is bringing her enough money to start changing the lives of her own family. Niliona siku moja ni kama ako hapo anajenga kanyumba kengine. That is akili. That is akili. And she's a very young girl. I don't know how old she is, but she's very smart. And she is also, when she came on my platform, remember when we were looking for Kenyan TikTok president, and then watu wakamshaia live, akafika. She is ever so down to earth, you know. She knows when she enters a space about something happening in whatever she was working. Yeah, so she's working under Shangazi, but right now, Shangazi needs to know that Fardosa can actually earn her own money on TikTok. Na Fardosa akiingia kwa hiyo tap, wacheni niwaambie Rosafi, Fardosa will earn more money than Mwajuma. Nawaambia tu Rosafi. Why? She has the looks. Okay? Akona hii look ya somebody from a refugee camp. She's got the look that is appealing internationally. Her look is appealing internationally. Okay? Alafu she has the viewership. One time I was watching a few lives at the same time. One of them was Fardosa. Hakuanga hata anasema anything, and she had over 3,000 people there, because I think she's gone uber viral on the ground. Ameenda super viral, Fardosa. So the minute amefungua live, people are there. Thousands of people. They want to hear what this person is saying. That is really a good place to start. Okay, and then they will not just be looking at brands, because we know Kenyan brands. We have been brand ambassadors in this country. They don't last. Unaona, they use you and then wanakurusha nje. Kidogo utashangaa kwa nini mshahara yangu haikuji. You know, it's because they've made maximum amount of money with your name. Washakurusha nje. So
Lakini
yeah.
Kulikuwa na shosho mmoja hapa who was making a lot of money. Na sijui siku hizi iko wapi. What can you tell us about that?
Wendo. She is still one of the biggest earners on this platform. And guess what? She plays everybody. Mpaka right from what's his name? This Red Sun, this Zimbabwean, all the way, wait for it, the British, the Nigerian British, anaitwa nani? Mwenye alipeana over 1 million coins kwa nani? Kwa TikTok King, anaitwa nani? Forgotten his name. Hebu mnikumbushe jina yake. Yes, she's earning a lot, memes, and legit. Thank you, Bito. Shosho plays everybody right now, from Red Sun to legit. Shosho made it, guys.
Is she getting gifters?
Oh, a lot. Okay. Anacharazanga.
I was just wondering.
Anacharazanga Red Sun like crazy. Shosho is good. Shosho is good. Shosho mtu asimwa light, watu wamwache tu hapo kwa kona yake. She is earning big on TikTok. She's doing very well. Exactly what we had hoped. Na atoki kwa nyumba yake kwa sababu tulimwekea sola na tukamwekea wifi. Atoki hapo kwake, akutu kwake ana earn vilivyo. Sawa. Yes, anacheza na legit siku hizi. Anacheza na watu kubwa from around the world. People just love her. Shosho kuna hiyo nyota ya kupendwa. Anapendwa na big stars, which is a good thing for her. All right? So again, Fardosa can earn more money than Mwajuma. Fulu juzi nimemwona ameanza kuuza sura kule kwa Big Daddy, ama niliona vitu zangu wadau. Ebu confirm, niliona Fulu akiuza sura kwa Big Daddy or what? Fulu ameamua kuwa flower girl hata yeye ya Big Daddy. Ebu mniambie ukweli kama ile iko Fulu. Ha? Mali ya Kibe. Sana jita Mali ya Kibe. Bas. She's clearly.
So I think one thing we have agreed on, the DJ, gamers will make the best money on TikTok, followed by consistent content creators.
Yes, or analyzers or tea masters. They can either be analyzers or tea masters. Okay,
they have to have
but entertainers will make the least amount of money. I've even checked where someone is singing. Okay, mtu anaimba alafu anagiftiwa. They make the least amount of money. The least. Mtu anaweza kuwa hata na watu 4,000 but gifts haziruki. Unashangaa why? This is an entertainer. People don't reward entertainment on TikTok. People have to be reminded to open their pockets and give out the money. You must repeatedly remind these people. And that is why gamers are earning the most, because for them, ni ebu 3 roses. Aya, nani akona 100? Nani akona nini? We need 500s. 500s. Anyone with a money gun? Chat. How many people have money guns hapo? Okay. Nani akona glove? You consistently repeat it. You remind these people that they need to recharge. So TikTok is
back in a kucha ya lion.
Yes, nani back in a, yes, so that's what you do. So again, okay, guys, ebu start earning. Wenye wako na hiyo nyota, ebu mwanze ku earn. Okay? And then you go earn.
Anyway, now I'm going for sure. Thanks for having me. Opinion, it's always good to be on your platform. Asante.
Take care.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
DJ, unaona kama mimi naweza tengeneza content?
Yeah, maybe you can. Why not? Why? It's not like
kama Shosh anaweza, why not you?
Well, acha niwaambie. Mtagonja read with me anitaje mpaka mvi kwa vichwa.
Ala.
Anyway. Mimi nilishatulianga guys. Anyway, nataka kusema hivi. Sisi kama analyzers, sometimes unaweza ona mtu ameingia na chai but huwezi jua ile time yenye imemconsume ndio apate hiyo chai. Do you know how it feels kukuanalyzer na ukuwe wewe peke yako ndio uko na recording? Ina feeling vizuri sana.
Yes, so about them to you have to actually.
Yeah, so unapata na pia uanga una feel poa sana saa ile unaulizwa pa uko na ile recording na unakuwa nayo at thank you guys at the same time. So mimi nasemanga hakunanga kitu inakujanga kirahisi. Unaweza ona mtu amepata hata 2000 coins, 1000, 5000, 10000, unafikira ni kazi rahisi guys. Recording sio pia kazi rahisi hivyo venye mnafikiria.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.